that is what we'll do in the next step. Okay, so what is a game tile? Game tile are this one. This is a tile, this is a tile, this is a tile. And you notice some have question mark, some have letters once we click them. So let's understand that. Is a bomb, like whether the tile is a bomb or not, the value that it has, it can have a value or it can't have a value, whether it has been clicked or not. So this one will actually help us. I cannot click a value twice. Yeah, the user cannot click a value twice. They can only click it once. So that's just it. Yeah, and then these game tiles, we actually get to generate them. We generate the tiles whenever a user clicks either retry or start. So let's understand what goes in behind the scenes in the generating part. So a user will come as normal. They reload the page, and then on game start will be triggered. As a user, I click start sweeping, which is this one. I click start sweeping. It will call the click. It will trigger the click event and call on game start. So on game start, we'll listen to that click event on this button, and then it will do all these things. The possible tiles, and then it will set our flag on whether the game has started or not, and then it will reset everything. You realize that here is just resetting the player points, and then it begins our timer, and then it sets the player status as winning to false. So ideally, the flow, the order of events here, they will be executed sequentially. So we start sweeping, it will call this method, and then this method, what it does is that it just, you can come up with your own way of generating tiles. This was just my way, but you can be creative, generate your tiles, even give them different attributes and however you want. But long story short, we start by giving each letter a 50-50 chance of being clicked, yeah, and then we go ahead and we remove empty spaces. So if I put something like book is on the book, the book table, so we'll remove all the empty spaces, yeah, and then we don't have the empty spaces. And then the other thing is we set the total points, which we see here at the top. These are the total points. And then the other thing that we set are the word letters. So these word letters, we get to duplicate them so that we can give bombs chance of being created. We create empty slots for the bombs. And then we set the game tiles, and then each tile actually can have the order of being a bomb or not. So if it has a letter, empty is a bomb, otherwise it's a letter. And then whether it's clicked or not, all of them, they will not be clicked by default. Finally, this is the important part. We get to shuffle them. So if we don't shuffle them, this is what will happen. So let's try this book. I'll click B, and that's it. You see, like I got all the points because we didn't shuffle this. So we need to actually shuffle it, and then when we shuffle it, it will be a random event, yeah. So we will be using Lodash for that, and if you don't know what Lodash is, I just encourage you to go check it out. It's a very amazing tool that does most of this heavy lifting for you. So we are done with that method, and that's it. Like, remember, you can have it the way you want, you can code it the way you want, yeah. No need to follow my method. You can come up with your own creative method. Okay, then we set this flag, whether the game has started or not. This flag, we get to see it here. This is the first place we are seeing it, yeah. So what are these?